We are continuing probability. In the previous class, we discussed some important points for the events for doing problems on probability. Okay. Now we shall consider a particular problem. A chartered accountant applies for a job in two firms X and Y. Okay. He estimates that the probability of his being selected in firm X is 0.7 and being rejected at Y is 0.5, and the probability of at least one of his applications being rejected is 0.6. What is the probability that he will be selected in one of the firms? Okay, for doing this type of problems, firstly we define certain events connecting the given idea, so that we are considering two firms X and Y, and given that the probability of his being selected in firm X is 0.7 and but being rejected at Y is 0.5, and the probability of at least one of his applications being rejected is 0.6. So let us consider the events. We assume event A as let A. Okay, let A, chartered accountant. Let A, chartered accountant, is selected in firm X. Okay, we assume event A as he is selected in firm X, and B, he is selected in firm Y. Okay, here also we consider event B as the chartered accountant is selected in firm Y. Okay, and according to these events we write the given probabilities. Therefore, P of A is given as, what is it? The probability of his being selected in firm X is 0.7. So it is given P of A as equal to 0.7. But being rejected at Y is 0.5, and we assumed B as he is selected in firm Y. So that P of B bar is 0.5. P of B bar is 0.5. All these are given. Okay. And also given, what about the next probability? Probability of at least one. We know in the last class we have discussed all its set terminologies. So for in the case of two events, at least one is given by A union B. But here consider this one, at least one of his applications being rejected is 0.6. We have to consider the event. We are considering A as selected in firm X, B as selected in firm Y. So his rejection means A bar and B bar. So at least one being rejected is given by P of A bar union B bar. Okay, P of A bar union B bar. All these are given. Okay, P of A bar union B bar equal to, what is it? 0.6. Which implies from this P of B bar we get P of B as equal to 1 minus 0.5 equal to 0.5. Now P of A bar union B bar, that is P of AB whole bar. P of AB whole bar by De Morgan's law, it is equal to 0.6, which implies P of AB equal to, which implies P of AB equal to 1 minus 0.6 equal to 0.4. P of AB equal to 0.4. And what is the probability that he will be selected in one of the firms? That means it is required to obtain the probability of P of A union B. Okay, so that what is it? So that we can do here. So that required probability equal to P of A union B. Required probability equal to P of A union B. So by addition theorem, simply it is equal to P of A plus P of B minus P of A intersection B. P of A plus P of B minus P of A intersection B, and hence it is equal to P of A is 0.7 plus P of B is 0.5 minus P of AB is 0.4. So that it becomes 0.8. Okay, this is the answer. Probability that he will be selected in one of the firms is P of A union B. So by addition theorem, this is equal to P of A plus P of B minus P of A intersection B. So 0.8 is the answer. Now we write. I want to remember one point. What is it about De Morgan's laws? De Morgan's laws. Okay, I have already discussed De Morgan's laws. What is it? De Morgan's laws, that is A union B whole bar equal to A union B whole bar. Okay, equal to A bar intersection B bar. A union B whole bar equal to A bar intersection B. A bar intersection B bar and A intersection B whole bar can be written as A bar union B bar. A intersection B whole bar can be written as equal to A bar union B bar. This is De Morgan's laws. Okay. Now we consider another problem on probability. A committee of 4 is to be formed from 3 economists, 4 engineers, 2 statisticians and 1 doctor. Okay. Find the probability that each of the 4 professions is in the committee. There is at least 1 economist. There is the doctor and at least 1 economist. Okay. So that here we have to form a committee of 4 persons out of 10 from 10 persons. Okay, there are 3 economists, 4 engineers, 2 statisticians and 1 doctor. So that there are 3 plus 4 7 plus 2 9 plus 1 equal to 10. So that we want to know the exhaustive cases for any event. Probability is simply given by the ratio favorable cases by exhaustive cases. So that we have to form a committee of 4 from 10 persons. That is exhaustive cases. Exhaustive cases of 4 out of 10, it is given by out of 10, it is given by 10C4. Okay, 4 to be formed out of 10. So the number of exhaustive cases equal to 10C4. Now we consider the first case. What is it? There should be one from each of these categories. That is favorable cases. Favorable cases required is what is it? Favorable cases required is out of 3 economists we need 1. Okay, so that 3C1. And from 4 engineers again we need 1. So into 4Z1. From 2 statisticians we need 1. So into 2Z1. And out of 1 doctor there is only 1 doctor. So that 1Z1. So that 3 into 4, 12 into 2 is equal to 24. Okay, 24 is the favorable cases, and therefore for the first case probability required probability equal to favorable cases by exhaustive cases and equal to 24 by 10C4. We can obtain 10C4 and hence we find the ratio so that we will obtain this probability. Okay. I am skipping the calculation. Now for part 2, what is it? Part 2 is there is at least one economist, and we want to check this event. Okay, there are 3 economists. So that number of economists may be either 0 or 1 or 2 or 3, and we need a committee of 4, so that this is the required event of at least 1. Okay, number of economists may be, consider this particular case, number of economists may be either 0 or 1 or 2 or 3, and this is the event 1, 2 or 3 is the event of at least 1. So that we know at least 1. Okay, we know the result. If A bar is the complement of A, P of A bar equal to 1 minus P of A. Let me write. If A bar, the result is if A bar is the complement of A, if A bar is the complement of A, the very important result to be applied as P of A bar can be written as equal to 1 minus P of A. So in order to obtain this probability of at least 1, we can write this as equal to 1 minus probability of 0 economists. So let me write here. Therefore probability of at least one economist equal to 1 minus probability of no economist. Okay, no economist means that out of these 10 people, okay, economists, out of these 10 people, the number of people except economists are 4 plus 2 plus 1, that is equal to 7. So that 1 minus probability of 4 non-economists, 1 minus probability of 4 non-economists can be selected out of the 7. Okay, so what is it? 1 minus 7C4 divided by 10C4, isn't it? 1 minus 7C4 by 10C4. Let me explain once again. Probability of at least one economist equal to 1 minus probability of 0 economists or no economists. So that 4 people are to be selected out of the 7 non-economists. Okay, 4 plus 2 plus 1, that is 7. That is any 4 out of these 7. So that 7C4 by 10C4. So this required probability equal to 1 minus 7C4 by 10C4. You can do the calculation. Okay, now we consider the next event. What is it? Probability of doctor and at least one economist. Case 3 is probability of one doctor and at least one economist. Okay, so that we can at least one economist. So that we can consider the case of at least one economist. Already we have at least 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. Out of 0, 1, 2, 3, 1 may be occur, 2 may be economist or 3 may be economist. This is the case of at least one economist, and we skip this one. And but remember, there should be one doctor. Okay, so that let me write this as probability of we write the different terms of this particular event. So it consists of probability of one doctor, one economist, and we have to select four. Okay, so that two others. One doctor, one economist, two others, plus probability of one doctor, at least one economist. The next possibility is two economists, so we need one other. Okay, isn't it? Plus probability of there should be one doctor, and in the case of at least one economist, the possibility is three economists. There are three economists, so this case is possible, and already we have four ones. Okay, so that no other. So that this is the case, that is one doctor, one C1 into one economist out of the three C1 into two others. That means what about three economists, exact three economists and one doctor? There are six ones. And that is four engineers plus two statisticians. That is out of six, two are to be selected, and the exhaustive cases remains 10C4. Okay, I will explain once again. One doctor, so one C1 into out of three, one economist, so three C1 into, and two others out of the six ones, that is four engineers plus two statisticians. In it two can be selected, so divided by 10C4 plus one doctor, one C1, two economists out of the three C2 into one other, that means 6C1 divided by 10C4 plus what about one doctor, one C1 into what is this? Three economists, so 3C3 divided by 10C4. This is the answer. And you can do the calculations. Okay, I am skipping the calculation part. Okay, this is the answer. So here we have discussed two problems on probability. Thank you very much.